Shalom, giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha-Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Salutations to the Akim and Aqua, to the hopeful elect, Lord willing I be part of that number. Just coming in the spirit and theme of prophecy. I got a couple of articles that I found. I want to read them and get some scripture. Salakia. This is from CNN Weather. Debbie, talking about Hurricane Debbie spreads torrential rain and tornado threat north as it rapidly accelerates towards the northeast. Let's see if we can get some visual. I'm Slakia for the ads. Yes, so as you can see, them people in Florida going through it. Let me read a little bit. Hold on. Salakia. Let me read a little bit. After causing at least 6 deaths in the southeast, Debbie weakened to a tropical depression Thursday, but remained a dangerous storm as it picked up speed, spreading its torrential rain and tornado threat north. The center of the system was 45 miles east of Charlotte, North Carolina, on Thursday afternoon, but its impact stretched from the Carolinas to southern Pennsylvania and New Jersey as it accelerated toward the northeast. A tornado watch was issued for parts of North Carolina to the D.C.-Baltimore region. Several tornado warnings were hoisted Thursday evening as the system triggered thunderstorms with embedding rotation, including one for observed tornado near near Wilmington, Delaware. Debbie's shift to northeast comes after his death toll rose to 6 Thursday when a destructive tornado killed a man in Lucama, North Carolina. The tornado damaged homes and a school in the area, which is around 35 miles southeast of Raleigh. Let me get a quick scripture. This is all the doings of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know? The book, matter of fact, not Isaiah, Salakia. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord Yahweh have not done it? Yeah, whenever you see evil in the city, you know that's the doing of the Lord, and not him exactly. Like he has his angels carry out the bidding for him. I got another article. This is from U.S. Today. And this is published, Slovakia. This is published today. Strong 7.1 earthquake rattles southwestern Japan, triggers tsunami advisory. A strong earthquake rattles southwestern Japan Thursday, triggering tsunami advisories, the United States Geological Survey is reporting. The notable quake registered a magnitude 7.1 and took place about 12 miles southeast of Miyazaki, a city on the island of Kyushu. It was not immediately known if anyone was injured or whether damage was reported on the island, but public broadcaster NKS said waves as high as 50 centimeters, more than 1.6 feet, have already been observed. Let me skip down. I ain't gonna read all of it. The Japanese government checking for damages, casualties. There have been no reports of abnormalities at nuclear plants on the island. And officials were checking for damage and casualties. Yeah, so the people in Japan going through it. Their stock market just crashed recently, and now they got hit with a 7.1 earthquake. Here's the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and with great noise, and with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. So as you can see, the Lord is visiting America with Hurricane Debbie, and not too long ago you had Hurricane Beryl. That tore through the Caribbean and came to the Americas as well. Let me see, I got one more article. Yeah. This is from Washington Free Beacon. And it says, as Biden-Harris administration calls for de-escalation, Iran threatens to wipe out American military bases across the Middle East. So, you know, Iran is still hot over Israel taking out their leader from Hamas and their leader from Hezbollah. So you know, they're still hot over that. And their leader from, I believe it was 2020, Somali, and they took him out. You know, they vowed to get revenge on Israel. U.S. warned that the U.S. warned Iran that they would retaliate if they attacked Israel, and they sent 12 warships. Well, they sent I don't know the number. Either 12 or more than that. Sent warships over to the Middle East to prepare and anticipate anticipate the attack from Iran. But let me read a little bit of this. A leading member of Iran's nuclear negotiating team promised on Wednesday to wipe out every American military base in the Middle East if the United States joins Israel in an attack on the Islamic Republic. The fresh threat comes ahead of an expected Iranian attack on Israel in response to the killing of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh, I think that's how you say his name, in Tehran last week. Iran says it is preparing for a large-scale attack on the Jewish state as retribution. Yeah, so Iran's not playing. You know, they hot. They want Israel. They want blood from Israel. Iran's regional terror proxies in Yemen and Iraq have launched hundreds of strikes on U.S. positions across the region in recent years, with a significant uptick coming in the wake of Hamas's October 7th terror attack on Israel. Following Haniyeh's killing last week, Biden-Harris administration officials launched an intense diplomatic campaign to temper Tehran's response. Then on Monday, a rocket attack from what the Pentagon called an Iran-aligned militia injured 5 U.S. service members and 2 U.S. contractors. Yeah, so as you can see, Iran's not fucking around. Iran has no option but to strike Israel, even though Iran does not want a regional war, Morandi said. So the smart thing for the Americans to do is to be very careful about what they do. Yeah. In fact, let me get a quick scripture. It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares and the swords, and your pruning hooks and the spears, let the weak say, I am strong. Yeah, because Iran was a weak country before this nuclear technology that was given to it from I believe Russia. You know? But now they're saying they're strong. That's how they're making threats, saying that they're gonna wipe off the military bases from the U.S. military bases in the Middle East, which they fraudulently call Middle East. It's really Western Asia when you look at a map. The whole land mass is Asia. It's just the western part of Asia. They call it the Middle East. That's just so Esau can control the narrative. Now, let me read a little bit more of this and see how much. President Joe Biden reportedly scolded Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during a tense phone call last week, with Biden telling Netanyahu, stop bullshitting me. Yeah, a bullshitter telling a bullshitter to stop bullshit. You can't make this stuff up. Just blowing the trumpet in Zion, letting the people know that World War III is brewing up. Get another scripture. Book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. Yeah, the first woe was World War I. And 2 more woes come after. It's talking about World War II and World War III. This is the book of Revelation again, chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Yeah. Third woe is World War III. As you can see, things is heating up in the Middle East, Western Asia. Things is heating up. It's getting funky. Yeah, but that's all I got. Lord willing, you was edified. Until next time, say shalom.